Dr. Reddy,
Good afternoon, sir.
very good afternoon. Dr. Reddy has joined or not?
Yes, sir, he has joined.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Dr. Reddy.
Namaskar, sir. Namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar. You,
Yes, sir. Namaskar, sir.
where are you?
Yeah, I'm traveling, sir.
Okay, in train?
Yeah, in train, sir. I got a ticket in train, so I'm traveling. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
that is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we shall start the session, sir. We are waiting for other participants to join.
Okay, we can wait for a couple of minutes.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah. Today, sir, actually, Dr. Shrija is there from Spices ABI, IISR Calicut. She will be just telling about introducing their IBA activities.
Okay.
Followed by we have Mr. Manoj Kumar, who is again Natura Healthcare. So who is again incubator at IIHR. So he will be just sharing his thoughts and how he has established his own venture. So and in between so we have Vikram Singh will be there from who is the nodal person for implementation of ABI in the country. So who is looking after all the progress and other aspects of ABIs. So he will be starting the session. So this yeah, we have 11 participants as of now.
Okay.
Deepa,
You got muted in between. People are joining gradually. Yes, sir.
So you can share the template if you have this meeting image.
Yes.
So you allow participants to share this one also.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good
Yes.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, Vikram Singh.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, how are you? Your voice is little bit low.
I'm trying to clear it. 1 minute, sir. Just
Yeah.
I'm opening it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Manoj Kumar.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon and welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for inviting me for this program.
Good afternoon to everyone. I welcome all the participants to this entrepreneurship development program, which is again 18th such program that we are having. So this kind of programs we organize every fortnightly to sensitize the activities for business development, more particularly for agriculture, and specifically we are looking at medicinal plants. So ultimately we are looking for to bring in startups in the field of medicinal and aromatic plants. So today we are fortunate to have Dr. Vikram Singh, Dr. Shrija, Mr. Manoj Kumar, so will be the parties who will be this. Also, of course, our director, Dr. Satanshu Kumar, will be there. We will be shortly starting the session discussions. So we are expecting some more participants to join this program. So again, this program is being organized by Medi-Hub Technology Business Incubator, which is commissioned at ICR Directorate of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants, which is a national institute working on research and development of medicinal and aromatic plants in the country. So at Medi-Hub, we support ideas to convert your idea into businesses. We have
Nagaraja sir, your voice is slightly low. Can you increase the volume?
yeah.
Thank you.
So far, it seems clear, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, Deepa. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, Deepa, you, sir, Satanshu sir, can we go ahead with the session?
Okay, no, we
Yeah.
can start.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Deepa, I welcome all the participants to this program. Especially, I welcome Dr. Satanshu Kumar, Director, ICR DMAPR, and Dr. Vikram Singh from ICR headquarters, who is again working at IPTM unit. ICR, welcome to you. And Mr. Manoj Kumar from Incubity at ICR IAHR Best Heart Incubation Center. And I welcome Madam Dr. Srija, who is looking after Spices Agri-Business Incubator. So who are all the, and also welcome Dr. Deepa, who will be again hosting this entire meeting. I beg my pardon because I am traveling. So still I will be there, and for any questions and other things I can take the questions. So with this, I welcome you all to this program. And Dr. Deepa, you can introduce our panelists, and we'll proceed with the discussion.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Dear participants, I'm Dr. Deepa Patel. I'm Research Associate in Medi-Hub TBI and assisting Dr. Reddy sir. And we are trying our best to make general people aware about this whole ecosystem of agri and allied enterprise development. And today we have such one topic that pan-India, we are having ABI setup. Sorry, I have muted him. Pan-India, we have ABI setup, and which is facilitating such budding entrepreneurs' ideas. So we would discussing all those things in detail. And for now, I would like to welcome Dr. Kumar sir. Sir is our director, and please give your welcome speech for that. Before that, I'll introduce Satyanshu sir to the participants. Sir has a master's degree in organic chemistry from IIT Roorkee. Sir has completed MTech from IIT Delhi and completed his PhD from CSIR CMAP Lucknow. Sir has postdoctorate from Eastern Kentucky University, USA. Sir has joined ICR in 1997 as scientist. And sir has also served as scientist at Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO India. Presently, sir is serving as director at ICR DMAPR Anand, Gujarat. Sir has guided 5 PhD students and has successfully completed many vital research projects into his career, and has organized 2 winter schools and many training courses, etc. Has published more than 75 research papers and 12 books. Sir has submitted 3 patents and has registered 1 germplasm. Sir's main area of research work is phytochemical processing and medicinal plants for enrichment of specialized metabolites. With this brief intro, I would welcome you, sir. And please, if you can grace the audience with some welcome note.
Thank you, Dr. Deepa. Dr. Vikram Singh from ICAR headquarters, New Delhi. Dr. Srija Madam from ISR Kozhikode. Mr. Manoj Kumar from IHR Bangalore, and all distinguished participants. Today, we are here to discuss some new ideas, particularly from the medicinal and aromatic plant, because medicinal and aromatic plants are little bit different from the other crops or other plants in some aspects, and that is the biological aspects. Most of the medicinal and aromatic plants are being used for the making of some kinds of the drug or pharmaceutical preparation. Beside that, nowadays it has been getting diversified in many other products. Particularly, it would be pertinent to mention the application of the medicinal and aromatic plants in the area of the uh, health care, or related aspects. And as far as the medicinal and aromatic plants are concerned, our directorate is exclusively working on the all aspects of the medicinal and aromatic plants. And India is a great repository of the medicinal and aromatic plants. From India, about 8,000 medicinal and aromatic plants have been reported. And many of them have found a great application in the pharmaceutical industry, particularly in herbal industry and healthcare products. Nowadays, one big problem is before us, that whatever the medicinal plant is being consumed by the industry, most of them are being collected from the wild or forest. And because of that, we are continuously losing our natural resources. And in order to prevent that loss, the government has promoted the cultivation of the many of the medicinal plant, and accordingly the apex authority of India, that is National Medicinal Plant Board, has prioritized a list of the medicinal plants which have a good market demand in terms of the either the crude plant material or the finished product, and that you can assess from the website of the National Medicinal Plant. Accordingly, the DMAPR Anand is working in the area of the conservation and germplasm enhancement and development of the good agricultural practices, so that the sustainable use of the medicinal and aromatic plants could be ensured. And in addition to that, DMAPR is also working for the development, varietal development program, because there are only a few medicinal plants for which there are the varieties have been released, and most of the medicinal plant don't have any specific variety which could be used by the farmers. So in that direction, DMAPR is also working extensively. And medicinal plants are mostly highlighted for their secondary metabolites. Secondary metabolites means those metabolites which have a biological property, that is medicinal property, and because of their biological property, these plants have got named the medicinal plant. That means the medicine could be prepared from this medicinal plant. So enhancing the content of the biologically active component is one of the thrust area of the DMAPR Anand, so that a good quality good quality material could be ensured for the industry, because industry requires the consistent quality material. suppose if the materials are coming from the wild or from the forest area, then it becomes very, very difficult to maintain the quality of the material. Reason is all known, because each and every year there is a variation in the climatic conditions, and because of the climatic condition and ecological conditions, the quality of the medicinal plant being used for the preparation of the finished product varies greatly, and that gives also effect on the efficacy of the final product. So in order to make a gap, bridge the gap, there is a need for the good agricultural practices for sustainable supply of the medicinal and aromatic plant. So DMAPR is exclusively working on this area. Thereafter, the post-harvest management is also one of the very important area in the area of the medicinal plant, because post-harvest practices starts from the stage you collect or harvest the planting material, and it ends only when the product reaches to your hand. And in between, whatever the activities, whether it is a drying or making powder, all comes under the area of the post-harvest management. And post-harvest management is broadly have primary processing and secondary processing. So, and these processes greatly affects the finished product quality. So DMAPR is working also in that direction, and we have a good number of mandate medicinal plant, and those plants which are have a good national and international demand. And once the ABI started functioning by under the leadership of Dr. Naga Raja Reddy and other members, and including Dr. Deepa, we are constantly taking these exercises so that we could provide a authentic information that what are the prospects of the medicinal plant for the entrepreneurship development or development of agri-business model. In that context, there is a huge scope. That means it is not only that you can make an entrepreneurship only by developing the product or some finished product, because medicinal plant, as I mentioned, is required for in large quantity, and for that large quantity, the sustainable availability is a very big issue, and there are also the great scope for development of the entrepreneurship for large scale cultivation or making a value chain of the medicinal plant, or development of some primary processing or secondary processing processes or technological aspect, which could be ultimately lead to the successful entrepreneurs. In addition to that medicinal plant, there are also a huge demand for the aromatic plants. Medicinal plant and aromatic plants are interrelated, because medicinal plants also sorry
I think we have lost his connection, right? Satyanshu sir, are you there? Yes, Mr. Nitin, we have lost him. He may join back us within a moment. I'll check it out.
Hello.
I request all other participants to be on mute, please. Yes, sir has joined back. Yes, sir, you are back. Please unmute.
Sorry for the technological interruption, and I hope Dr. Deepa, I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, so I was talking about the difference between the medicinal and aromatic plants. All medicinal plants and aromatic plants have some biological activity. That is properties which are used for the preparation of the drugs or related products. And in addition to that, essential oil are particularly recognized for their essence. Essence means their fragrance, and the essential oil based fragrance or cosmetics are also in great demand, not only for cosmetics purpose, also for many health related beneficial aspects. So medicinal as well as aromatic plants have a huge scope for the development of the entrepreneurships, and depending upon the your comfort or your choice, you can work either in the area of the medicinal plant or in the area of the aromatic plants, and accordingly you can think that in which area you should concentrate, particularly for which aspect you should concentrate, because as I have mentioned, there is no limit that you can restrict to yourself. Depending upon your choice, you can make your own niche area in which you could develop a highly successful entrepreneurship. And in addition to that, there are some also issues which has not been explored till now, because there are a number of health related problems which has not got a permanent solution or acceptable solution still today. So by exploring the proper pharmaceutical ingredients or properties, you can a suitable choice for the your entrepreneur in that particular area. And also there are other aspects like biotechnological aspect that you can work in that area for the making the sustainable quality product material available. Likewise, you can think in that direction, and our directorate in all possible way will be always with you. If you think to come in this area for making your choice for the entrepreneurship development, with these words, once again I welcome all you for this very valuable program today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this informative speech and elaborating our directorate activities and how we handhold common people for their entrepreneurship projects. Further, I would welcome Dr. Vikram Singh, sir, and sir would give us some highlights of how ABI work and how this ABI help out for successful business venture, and how all the hiccups are being rectified at different levels, and all the ABI's role for mentoring and guiding the business ventures. So to introduce sir, Vikram Singh sir is currently working as a senior scientist at Intellectual Property and Technology Management, ICR headquarters, New Delhi. He has completed his master's in agriculture science and doctorate in dairy extension from ICR NDIR, Karnal, after serving as a research scientist for 5 years in plant protection and biofuel research at Shriram Fertilizer and Chemicals and Reliance Industry Limited. He has joined Agriculture Research Services in the year 2010. Sir has more than 40 national and international research articles and 2 books to his credit. Sir has completed 10 research projects in area of crop-based research trials and IPR management. Sir has immensely contributed for the agribusiness management and technology protection and commercialization activities at council level. Currently, sir is coordinating with 50 agribusiness incubation centers under ICR NIF scheme of Government of India. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us and accepting our invitation. Over to you, sir. Please highlight.
Thank
on
you, madam.
areas
Thank
of
you very much. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Yeah, thank you. Respected Director Satyanshu, sir, Madam Sija, Dr. Reddy, and our Natura Crop Care CEO and Director, Mr. Manoj, all the participants, scientists, and startups. Very good afternoon to all. First of all, I should congratulate to the director, sir, for Medi-Hub, who got the name at national level. It's a pride for ICAR to reach on this height with the new ABI. So now old ABI has become new and this becomes old. This is really a very good thing. At least we should respect all the team members and especially congratulate and thanks to director, sir, for providing such a leadership and support to reach this height. I again congratulate to all the team members and very much thanks from IPTM side and ICR headquarters side to Satyanshu, sir, for providing us, to guiding us and giving a path, especially in this aromatic field, unique institute in the country after CIMEP. When I was at Reliance, I worked with CIMEP also for a time being, for some Palmaroja, lemongrass, vetiver. So I worked with CIMEP, so I know the CIMEP and this DMAPR, only 2 institutes, though maybe some private agencies may work in this area. But at present at national level, these 2 institutes are working in this direction. Thank you for providing me this opportunity to share the agribusiness incubation activities and guidelines and other features which comes under this NAF project. In the same line, today I was at DPIIT for a meeting on the startup state award of startups. 2-3 things were discussed there, which are relevant to discuss here also. Before I'll start the ICR part, 2-3 things I want to request to all the startup members, farmers, scholars who are here in this meeting. If startups are there, they should register. Before I'll start our presentation, our ICR part, I just want to add here these 2-3 things that may be useful for the startups. Please register yourself at DPIIT website, Startup India Mission. I'll request to the madam also and GP Reddy sir to motivate, to support our startups to register them. I'll request to Sija madam also. I'll request to Manoj for registering their startup on DPIIT. If it is already there, it's good. If it is not there, we have to register because it was in discussion for 3 hours. There, our startups are not there. Same time, I'll request to the director sir to permit GP Reddy sir to register our incubator at DPIIT website. If any hurdle is there, if any issue is there, please call us. We are here to support, to cooperate, and to facilitate to come on the national platform first. Because Medi-Hub already come in news, already reached to the PMO, but it must be on the portal site also, Startup India Mission portal. Third thing regarding seed funding, this is a major issue, though ICR is providing all type of support except seed funding. But DPIIT is searching for the good startups who want funding. So these 3 things I'll request to the madam and GP Reddy sir, please have in your mind and start work on it. I'm here to work with DPIIT also. So before March end, we at least our startups, our incubator should be registered at DPIIT website for the startup platform, by which we can get opportunities, we can get recognition, we can get other type of facilities for funding and some national prestige awards, or to get participation in the international market. I think Manoj will add how he got chances to reach on other platforms through this project. So he will add here. Now, after adding these three things, because it was important, I have to share here. Now, if you permit me, I will just add here one presentation. Please permit me for share screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, multi-pin is allowed, sir.
No, it's still disabled.
Yes, multi-pin is allowed again.
Multi-pin? I'll do one thing. I'm sending it to you.
Still it is not working. Sure, sir.
I'm sending to you. You please share it from.
I have made you co-host. If you can share.
No, please, I will try. Yeah, now it is coming.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll request all the participants, please unmute yourself. We are muting you, and another way you are unmuting yourself. Don't do that.
It
Yes,
is
sir,
visible? It is visible, madam?
Yes, sir. It is
Okay.
there.
This is regarding, as JP Reddy sir has discussed and given this task to me to explain about how ICR incubators are working and how we can facilitate our startups in this regard. Before that, I just want to give a brief about how this incubation system started in the country. You see, other than ICAR, line departments of the government of India and state departments are having such activities. Who are that? First of all, this activity initiated in the country in the 1980s. Most of us, we know that Professor Mittal is there in the DST and NDRI alumni. He started this work in DST, and then after it spreaded in other departments, CSIR Lab, ICR Institutes, the CAI, NAM is ICR's parts and manage in different type of modes and different type of structures. They started this activity. First, DST started in the NSTDB, DBT through the BIREC, Technology Development Board, who is providing seed funding. I'll request all the startups. Madam, all the people are able to understand English, or should I speak in Hindi or Gujarati?
No, some of them has requested if you can please mix and match Hindi and English.
Yeah, that's okay. Startup से जुड़े हुए जो भी कार्य प्रसाधन कर रहे हैं, जो भी स्टार्टअप एक्टिविटीज में इन्वॉल्व हैं, उन सभी से मेरा निवेदन है कि आप जो टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलपमेंट बोर्ड है भारत सरकार का, उसकी वेबसाइट पे भी समय जब भी आपको मिले तो उसको देखते रहे। वहां से आपको सीड फंडिंग मिलने का एक प्रोसेस है, आपको प्रोसेस जरूर फॉलो करना पड़ेगा, बट वहां से आपको एक अच्छी सीड फंडिंग मिल जाती है। आप अपने स्टेट डिपार्टमेंट के थ्रू उनको अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, आप हमारे थ्रू भी एक प्रोसेस है उस डिपार्टमेंट का, हम भी आपको इसमें फैसिलिटेट कर सकते हैं। एक राबी रफ्तार है, राबी रफ्तार जो है वो कृषि मंत्रालय, जो हमारा भारत सरकार का कृषि मंत्रालय है।
विक्रम सिंह जी, मेक इट इन इंग्लिश प्लीज।
ओके, आई विल मेक इट। सो दिस इज फॉर Ministry of Agriculture having its own department, DAC. In that department, when project comes under RKVY named as Rabi Raftar, in the Rabi Raftar, they having their own incubators, even in 5 incubators in ICR also. They are also providing funding to the startups. In the government sector, in the Ministry of Agriculture, only Rabi Raftar is the project where startups are getting a good funding, near about 25 lakh rupees. METI is also providing, though METI is working in, especially in the AI-based startup, also having some agri-based, but high-tech startups are MSME. MSME, I think most of the startups know MSME activities and their funding process and their establishment in their technology laboratories spread throughout the country. DIPP, as I have already discussed before starting this presentation, the DIPP is the major source for funding, for knowledge, for registration, for recognition, and also for providing opportunity for all the startups to come on the national or state platforms. ICR, as you know, we are having 50 incubators spread throughout the country in different institutes of ICR, from agriculture, animal science, dairy, fisheries, food processing, medicines, and all nutraceuticals. What are the facilities and what are the services we are providing in these startups? It comes under seed ventures. Madam has requested for the English, so there is no issue, but meanwhile I'll tell the Hindi also. उन सभी स्टार्टअप से मेरा निवेदन है कि भारतीय कृषि अनुसंधान परिषद न सिर्फ मेडिसिनल एरोमेटिक प्लांट्स पे, जहां पे गुजरात में हमारा आनंद में संस्थान है, उसके अलावा भी बीज पे, फल और सब्जियों के प्रसंस्करण पे, मछलियों पे, मीट से जुड़े हुए चीजों पे, कॉटन से जुड़ी हुई कपड़े से संबंधित चीजों पे, जूट से जुड़ी हुई चीजों पे, इन सभी चीजों पे भी हम लोग आपको सुविधाएं प्रदान करते हैं। इन सभी चीजों से जुड़ी हुई ट्रेनिंग प्रदान करते हैं और हमारे संस्थानों में इन सभी चीजों से जुड़ी हुई प्रौद्योगिकी टेक्नोलॉजीज अवेलेबल है। All the technologies are available in the area of not only aromatics, even in seed ventures, dairy technology, fisheries, meat related technologies that can be facilitated from Anand itself. Dr. G.P. Reddy himself can support in this sector by coordinating with other ABIs for which you can get help from the technology side, for training, for consultancy, or for visits also. I think these things already G.P. Reddy sir has completed long back in different programs which you have already organized, but these are the steps for the incubation activity, sensitization through these type of programs, ideation, which will be in the center where you come with your idea, and institute also will support and nurture your idea. Then after you come to incubation facility, which we are having at Anand and other centers also, then acceleration, and then seed funding, which I have already discussed how we can get the seed funding. Now, these are the services which we are providing through our incubation centers. Madam Sija will give you the glimpse and feel how IISR Calicut is providing the facilities, because that is a well-established center there. We are providing incubation services by providing infrastructure facility, office, some space as office, linkages to the technology, and mentoring, guidance from our scientific team. Then business services. Business plan formulation, our institutes are helping in the business plan formulation also. Product promotion and branding, business analysis, technology portfolio management. We are providing the IPR facility. NAM Hyderabad already filed 3-4 patent applications on behalf of startups. We are having a well-established set guidelines for intellectual property rights for patents, copyright, trademark, designs, and plant varieties. If you are having such type of innovation, we will facilitate you. Even we can take help from the line department, like in Gujarat-based institute, NIF is there, then TIFAC is there. We can take help from them also. Capacity building, as we are attending such program, other programs also we are organizing. We are organizing program product specific. If you want to take into specific consultancy on the goat, you can take, we are having CIRG goat. We can provide this facility. Thanks to COVID, we are getting many type of problems, but this is an opportunity by which we are interacting online. So nowadays we can provide this facility from all corner of the country as per your interest. If you are taking interest in the meat processing, We are having at Hyderabad based meat processing center. They will provide you all type of training, technologies. In the technology part, I want to clarify here. Technologies are not free. It may be 1 rupee, it may be more than that, but it will be through a proper licensing system. I will request all the startups, whenever you are in need to get some technology, you have to come through proper system, and ICR from their institutes, we will facilitate you by providing technology, by providing training, by providing on-site training, by providing some consultancy, or if you want to come to our institute, test your technology, take the incubation facility. So मैं सभी सहभागियों से निवेदन करूंगा, यदि आपको किसी भी प्रकार की तकनीक कृषि से संबंधित जो हमारे संस्थानों में उपलब्ध है, यदि आपको इसकी आवश्यकता है या इसकी आवश्यकता महसूस करते हो, या आपको कहीं से इससे संबंधित जानकारी मिली है या चाहिए, तो आप आनंद में इसी संस्थान से जहां डॉक्टर सत्यांशु साहब हैं, इन सभी की सहायता से और हमारे जो दूसरे संस्थान हैं उनसे हम आपस में कोऑर्डिनेट करके आपको ये सब सुविधाएं प्रदान करने में सहयोग कर सकते हैं। आप आगे आइए, आपका कोई विचार हो तो उसे लाइए, वो हम हमारे वैज्ञानिकों के साथ इस पर चर्चा करेंगे। चर्चा करने के बाद में जहां से भी आपको सुविधा प्रदान कराई जा सकती है जिससे आपका उद्यम आगे बढ़े, उसमें हम पूरा सहयोग करने की कोशिश करेंगे। Then regulatory services, this as I have already discussed that we are having set guidelines for protection of IPRs, and NBA. NBA is now very important because whenever we are working on the plant related issues, we have to take care of the NBA related activities. We are having set guidelines. We will support in this matter if you are having such type of activities. Human resource management, showcasing your. Before starting this discussion, I have requested to you, please register yourself on the startup portal. Why? You have to showcase yourself. People should know you. Why today we have requested Mr. Manoj to come here. He himself will tell his success story. He was working as a research associate at IIHR Bangalore. And today he became a founder, CEO, and director, and well-established business he's had. Why? Because he showcased himself. He worked together. He come up with idea. Networking, we are here to support you. Whatever possible networks are there by which your business can flourish, by which your idea can come up on a height, where you can establish the business, where you can solve the country's need, where you can flourish your knowledge for the others. Mentoring facility we are providing through our scientific staff. Financing handholding, also we can support you with the line departments. We can help you in create your business proposals. We can provide you all type of facilities where you can express your idea by providing state or national level platform where you can speak, where you can present, where you can show your talent. Startups, why I put this slide here. See, Government of India decided a particular definition of the startups. Many people are confusing with the word entrepreneur and startup. So please see your business. First of all, you should define what is your target, what is your objective, what is your aim, who are your clients, what are the facilities you will provide, how you serve your clients, and how you will justify with your innovation. If you complete all this initial process, then you will define yourself as a startup. Please be sure before registering to EDP-18 website, are you fulfilling that definition? These are the steps I think you all know, because once you thought in your mind that you will be an entrepreneur startup, you should have idea, you work with team, you should have a business model, also try to get funding, and it should be on time. I think I'll request to Manojji to please give some impression on timing, how timing help you in this your business. I will request to Sija Madam to specially give some impression on this particular slide, because she is practically working at ground, and she is, I'll just share one success story. This is the ICR's NIA project scenario, how we are working. We are having earlier we had only 25 ABIs, now we are having 50, and it comes under ICR's IPTM unit, from where Secretary Dare and DG ICR is our leader, who is guiding us, who is supporting us and providing all type of facility by which we are working in this project. We are having two components. One is innovation. For that, I have discussed about IPR issues, where we are dealing this in IPR issues in this sector, and incubation fund providing for the incubation facilities. If you see the last 4 years activities in these ABI centers, 977 entrepreneurs incubated, admitted for incubation. Why I added this figure here? You see the interest of the startups in this area, entrepreneurs and young guys in this area. 409 are ready to start their business. We have completed our part. Now they have to initiate. 715 already started their enterprise, their business, their activities. 316 such type of activity EDPs. Today we are discussing like that. 316 programs completed. 802 programs for sensitization, for awareness, we have organized. So all these efforts are there sufficient to understand for you to how ICR is working on this task. So please come up with your idea, come up with spirit and work hard. We are there to support you to come up on a height. This is the slide. Madam Sija is the main pillar behind this slide. This lady is Chatra Narayanan, one startup of ISR Calicut, and she got fame, name at our President House. We were presented our startups there. So I'll request Sija Madam to give more weightage to this slide in her discussion. We organized one conclave in 2018 for the startups, national conclave. In that conclave, 104 successful startups presented their technologies, products, and initiatives at New Delhi. Ministers came there, appreciated, and different type of discussions also organized. Other than this, these are the activities of ABI centers where we are transferring the technologies also. These are the activities for providing capacity building trainings, entrepreneurship development activities, providing them some ideation facility in mentoring. So this is from ICR side. Now I will request to all the participants, if anything you want to know from policy side, from support side, from facilitation side, you can ask to me. I will try to satisfy your answer, or I will try to complete it after this discussion. One more thing I want to add here in the last, that is Council is in process to organize one national level startup conclave, where not only ICR startups, all 9 departments of the Government of India startups will be there. You also may be one of them. We will start a process where all startups discussion will be there, and selected startups will participate in that conclave. So I'll request to Director Sir to permit to GP Reddy Sir to select some best startups, discuss at their own first, then after we will discuss at IPTM unit level, then after it will be presented before DDGs, and then after it will be presented for DG Sir, and after selecting from them, they will participate in that conclave. Process already started. Secretary, Additional Secretary Dare and Secretary ICR is taking lead in this section. So day before yesterday, we organized 2 meetings. So I'll request to all the startups, be in touch with GP Reddy and Madam to be participate in this program. Thank you from my side. If anything is there where I can say, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir,
I have a
for
question,
elaborating.
if you allow me.
Sure, we shall start with question answer round. Not wasting much time. Thank you, sir. Thank you for elaborating this ABI support pan India. Yes, Mr. Nitin, you can go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is regarding, the incubators. Recently, I have applied to one of the incubators, and it's been over a month, and we have not been reported about even the screening part of it. So my, worry is if I have to enter the stream of, like say, this whole setup of incubator and getting trained, and then
So where you have
if
applied?
Sir, I have applied at Niam, sir, Niam. No,
Niam.
yeah.
Niam in Jaipur?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, it comes under manage. It comes under manage, Hyderabad Institute, manage. So you have applied there. What is your interest area? Can you brief us?
Yes, sir. Actually, I am looking forward to, have a blockchain-based technology solution for, agri products as well as MEPs, whereby we can, increase our exports. If we consider the whole global export basket, share of Indian export, especially the organic exports, in spite of we having, largest number of producers in India, our share is very less. And what I learned is the reasons for it maybe, I'm not sure, regarding the quality or the perception and issues like say transparency and traceability. So applying this blockchain technology, I would like to develop some solution whereby these problems are addressed.
Anyway, no issue. One thing, please do one thing. You give your request, whatever you have sent to them, that documents to Madam. Madam, please send to me on email. I will discuss with manage and try to facilitate and sort out this issue.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, I was concerned about the time, the whole time frame, which I will have to
Sure. I know the people there.
If it is, too much, then it is sort of a discouragement for,
No, we will request to them. Same time, I will request to you, please try to register yourself at IIT Kanpur.
Sure,
IIT Kanpur.
Yeah.
IIT Kanpur is having center. You also register there, and same time you send your documents to Madam. I will discuss with the manager.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please post that at Medi-Hub. I'll forward it to sir, right? And we'll try to expedite the process. Any more queries into this?
सर मैं डॉक्टर महेंद्र पाल सिंह परमार उत्तरकाशी उत्तराखंड से हूँ
जी सर।
एम आई ऑडिबल मैम?
हाँ जी बोलिए परमार साहब, बताइए।
जी सर, मैं उत्तरकाशी उत्तराखंड से हूँ और जी बिल्कुल, हम गंगोत्री एरिया में रहते हैं और हमारा जो एरिया है उसमें जो हाई एल्टीट्यूड के मेडिसिनल प्लांट्स है, कोट की आर4 मेमोरी जो होता है, ये सब पाए जाते हैं। पर सर हम लोग इसको कॉमर्शियल कल्टीवेशन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं इसका। और यहाँ पे जो वो है जिला भेषज इकाई है, वो लोग लाइसेंस परमिट करते हैं, परंतु सर फिर भी हम लोग इसमें कोई स्टार्टअप नहीं शुरू कर पा रहे सर, जबकि हम लोग नहीं कर पा रहे सर। इसमें हम कैसे आप लोग सर हमारे लिए मददगार हो सकते हैं सर, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हाई एल्टीट्यूड के मैक्सिमम मेडिसिनल प्लांट जो है मिलते हैं सर, की मार्केट वैल्यू बहुत अच्छी है, परंतु हम लोग इसको इस पे स्टार्टअप शुरू नहीं कर पा रहे सर। कैसे हेल्पफुल होंगे सर हम?
देखिए, दो चीजें आपको, पहली बात तो आपको इस मेडिसिनल प्लांट से जुड़ी हेल्प चाहिए, या आपको वहां जहां उत्तरकाशी में आप बता रहे हो वहां आपको किस प्रकार की हेल्प चाहिए वो बताइए।
सर मेडिसिनल प्लांट से, जो मेडिसिनल प्लांट फार्मिंग है, जो फार्मर्स यहाँ पे करते हैं ना सर, उनकी प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि एक तो बहुत रिमोट एरिया है और एक प्रोडक्शन जोन लिमिटेड हो रहा है। तो अगर हम इसको बढ़ाते हैं तो यहाँ पे कई सरकमस्टेंसेस, जैसे कि आपको जो है प्रोडक्शन के लिए जो है एक लाइसेंसिंग प्रोसेस होती है, लाइसेंस लेना होता है अपने फार्मर फील्ड्स का, और दूसरा यहाँ पे जस्ट नियर बाय मार्केट भी नहीं है सर। परंतु हम लोग इसमें जो कई जो मेडिसिन प्लांट जो हमारे यहाँ होते हैं बहुत हाई एल्टीट्यूड पे होते हैं, उनका अभी तक सर हमारे यहाँ जो है खाली इलीगल पोचिंग तो होती है, परंतु फार्मर इससे ज्यादा फार्मर इससे कोई लाभ नहीं ले पा रहा सर, जबकि हमारे पास वहाँ बहुत ज्यादा लैंड है जिसमें कि मेडिसिन प्लांट फार्मिंग हो सकती है। जी ये है सर
इसमें मैं
समस्या।
सत्यांशु से आपसे निवेदन करूंगा, क्योंकि ये उनका विषय भी है, और अगर हम उस जगह पे किसी प्रकार की कोई एक्सटेंशन एक्टिविटी के थ्रू कोई फार्मर्स का कोई ट्रेनिंग या कोई प्रोग्राम किसी भी विधि से करा सके उस एरिया में, तो शायद किसी प्रकार से सत्यांशु से आप दे सकें।
हेलो,
यस सर।
हाँ परमार जी, आपके यहाँ जो हाई एल्टीट्यूड में कौन कौन से मेडिसिनल प्लांट आप लोग कल्टीवेट करते हैं?
सर पिक्लोराइजा कुर्वा है सर, कुटकी पिक्लोराइजा कुर्वा कुटकी कहते हैं उसको, और ससुरिया कॉस्टस, रियो मेमोडी।
ओके
जी ये तो सर, और ये जो ऑर्चिड लेटिफोलिया।
ओके, तो ये जो आपने प्लांट बताए हैं, जो ये पोलोफाइडम सॉरी तो ये इस पर तो काफी पहले उत्तरकाशी और उसके नेबरिंग एरिया में जो है एक इंटरनेशनल प्रोजेक्ट चला था, और उसमें काफी काम हुआ था। बाद में क्या हुआ कि उसका कल्टीवेशन बंद हो गया। तो जो आपने चीजें बताई है, जो प्लांट बताए, खास करके रुअम, इमोडी, पिकोरोजा, कुरुआ और कोस्टस, तो इनका क्या है कि इंटरनेशनल मार्केट तो बहुत ज्यादा है, लेकिन एक चीज आप बताइए कि कभी आपने जो ये क्रॉप बताए हैं इनकी क्वालिटी चेक करवाई है? क्योंकि जो पिकोरोजा कुरुआ है ये तो या तो इधर आपके उत्तरांचल में होता है, या नहीं तो फिर इधर हिमाचल और जेके के एरिया में होता है।
जी 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 सर, तो सर 2.5 थाउजेंड मीटर से ऊपर ही होता सर एक फुट की।
हाँ, तो ये तो है ही, लेकिन जो आपकी जो आपने फील्ड में कल्टीवेशन किया है, इसकी कभी क्वालिटी करवाई है?
नो सर, कभी नहीं कराया सर। हम तो सर हमारे तो ये मतलब हम लोगों ने ये बेच ही नहीं पाया सर, जिनका हमने प्रोडक्शन किया अभी, जिन लोगों का। तो हमारे जो वेंडर्स आते हैं, बहुत लिमिटेड स्टॉक से वेंडर जो आते हैं, वो इसको ले ही नहीं जाते सर। तो हमारे मतलब
देखिए उसका रीजन क्या है कि आपने जो काम किया है वो पूरा कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है। उसमें आपको थोड़ा सा टेक्नोलॉजिकल नो हाउ डालना पड़ेगा। जैसे अब पिकोरोजा कुटकी, तो अब उसमें क्या होता है कि जो एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट है वो कितना है, जैसे उसी तरह से रुअम इमोडी है। तो आपको यदि आप ये बताएंगे इंडस्ट्री को या जो भी ट्रेडर आता है, हमारे पास में पिकोरोजा कुरुआ है, इसमें ये कंटेंट है और आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है, अब हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट जो आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है उससे ज्यादा बेटर क्वालिटी हमारे पास है, तभी इंडस्ट्री वो आएगा। इंडस्ट्री को तो ये पता नहीं होता है कि आपके इस क्रॉप में है क्या। तो आप हम लोग से थोड़ा सा इसमें ये करिए, इंटरेक्शन करिए, हम लोग बताएंगे कि आपकी जो क्रॉप है उसको कैसे आगे ले जाया जा सकता है, क्योंकि ये सब बहुत हाई वैल्यू के क्रॉप है जो आपने बताया है।
जी सर, हमने तो इसका प्रोडक्शन कराया सर, और ट्राइबल एरिया में भोटिया ट्राइब्स होती हैं यहाँ पे।
हाँ, वो ये तो हम लोगों ने लिटरेचर में पढ़ा है कि जो आपके उत्तरकाशी और हाई एल्टीट्यूड में ये पिकोरोजा कुरुआ का कमर्शियल कल्टीवेशन के लिए बड़ा सा प्रोजेक्ट चला था, लेकिन वो प्रोजेक्ट आगे नहीं बढ़ पाया था। उसके कुछ इसी तरह के रीजन से हैं जो आपने बताए हैं ना। तो आप हम लोग के इसमें मेडी-हब से जुड़ जाइए। हम लोग आपको कोशिश करेंगे कि जो आपकी क्रॉप है उसकी मार्केट वैल्यू कैसे बढ़ाई जाए। वह एक बार यदि मार्केट वैल्यू इंडस्ट्री को पता चल जाता है तो वो खुद आपके पास में आएंगे।
हाँ, और एक प्रपोजल तो चैट बॉक्स में ही रेडी है सर। हमारे मेंटर पूल में है डॉक्टर विधि बापना, आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर है। वो उनका आयुर्वेदिक फार्मेसी के लिए वो लिख रही है कि उनको ऐसी सारी चीजें चाहिए जो आप बता रहे हैं, राइट। तो फार्मेसी वाले की डिमांड और आपको हम नेटवर्क कर सकते हैं। आप अपना फोन नंबर चैट बॉक्स में डाल दीजिए, विल गेट बैक टू ऑन दिस।
शायद आवाज कट रही है।
सर कुछ कनेक्टिविटी इश्यू है। महेंद्र जी आप अपना फोन नंबर चैट बॉक्स में डाल दीजिए, हम
सर
आपको
मेरा
कांटेक्ट कर देंगे।
ठीक है मैम, जी जी,
मैम एक मेरा भी क्वेश्चन है।
थैंक यू मैम, मैं डाल देता
प्लीज
हूँ
क्विकली, यस।
ओके मैम,
हमारे
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू, क्योंकि इस मैम हमारा डीएसटी का प्रोजेक्ट चला मैं साइंटिस्ट का, मैं कॉलेज में, ठीक है ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू मैम।
हेलो,
मिस्टर ज्ञानेश्वर, यस यू कैन कम इन।
यस मैम,
बताइए ज्ञानेश्वर जी।
आप अनम्यूट करके बोलिए।
हमारे साइड में पिपरामिंट की खेती बहुत ज्यादा होती है, तो अभी उसमें क्या है कि मतलब हमारा जो सोर्स था इसमें से, मतलब जो भी एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट है इनको मतलब एपीआई के थ्रू में इसको मार्केट में सेल करने का, तो इसके लिए टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रांसफर अगर हम चाहते हैं तो कैसे कहाँ मिलेगा सर, किसके थ्रू हमें कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा?
आप कौन से एरिया से हैं?
गोरखपुर, उत्तर प्रदेश।
सर मैं अभी चैट बॉक्स में एक फॉर्म डाल देती हूँ, वो गूगल लिंक है, आप वो गूगल लिंक भर दीजिए और उसके संदर्भ में हम आपको रेसिप्रोकेट कर देंगे। 2-3 दिन में ही हो जाएगा।
अच्छा, ठीक है मैम।
डॉक्टर दीपा।
हाँ सर।
दीपा, 1 मिनट, मैं भी इनको थोड़ा सा गाइड करना चाहूंगा।
हाँ सर बोलिए।
जो आपने पिपरमिंट का बताया ना, तो इंडिया का जो लीडिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है वो लखनऊ में है, CSIR का है सीमैप। उसने मेंथा पाइपराइटा पर एक रिवॉल्यूशन जैसा पूरे कंट्री में लाया है।
जी जी सर।
तो आप को वहां से सारी टेक्नोलॉजी मिल जाएगी कि जो मेंथा पाइपराइटा से मेंथॉल कैसे बनाते हैं या मेंथा ऑयल को कैसे मार्केटिंग करना है। तो इसलिए आप यदि सीमैप लखनऊ को कांटेक्ट करते हैं तो उनके पास में ये बहुत ही वेल एस्टेब्लिश्ड उनके पास में टेक्नोलॉजी और प्रोटोकॉल है, तो आपकी बहुत अच्छी मदद वहां से हो सकती है, खासकर करके मेंथा स्पेसीज के लिए जो भी आपको हेल्प चाहिए।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
धन्यवाद ज्ञानेश्वर जी।
थैंक यू।
सर सीमैप में कैसे, मतलब वहाँ पे कहाँ जाके मतलब बात कर रहे हैं, मतलब वहाँ पे जो
जैसे
अब आप वेबसाइट चेक कीजिए, वेबसाइट पे नंबर्स अवेलेबल होंगे, अगर कुछ डिले हो रहा है तो आप मेडी-हब को कांटेक्ट कीजिए, हम आपको नेटवर्क कर देंगे।
ओके सर।
थैंक यू फॉर द क्वेरी। एनी मोर क्वेरीज? ओके, अगर कोई क्वेरी नहीं है तो हम हमारा प्रोग्राम आगे बढ़ाते हैं। नाउ I will thank again Dr. Vikram Singh sir for highlighting this ABI support and how we are able and capable to network with different segments available into agri and agri-allied field. Thank you, sir. Now I will welcome Dr. Shrija ma'am. Shrija ma'am is currently principal scientist plant biotechnology and plant science at Indian Institute of Spice Research. She joined Indian Institute of Spice Research in the year 1998 as scientist. In between, she has served at Central Agriculture Research Institute, Port Blair, Andaman. She again joined back IISR in 2004 as senior scientist. Till date, she is serving the same institute. Ma'am has handled 13 research projects so far and 27 research papers published in international journal and 14 in national journal. Ma'am is being guiding a PhD student and has published several books and has vast experience in IPR, technology commercialization and business development, and especially mentoring startups in agri sector. We welcome you, ma'am, for your kind support and accepting our invitation to give highlights to common public and making this program more fruitful. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Shrija ma'am, please.
Madam, can you see my slides? My slides are visible and am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, it is smooth, going smooth.
Yes,
Please
madam.
continue.
Yes, you are visible. Slides are visible. You are audible.
First of all, I thank the director as well as our Vikram sir for giving me this opportunity. It's a great honor that you have invited me to give this lecture today. So basically, I think I've been asked to speak for 10 minutes. But I would request 5 more minutes because it is very difficult to finish within 10 minutes.
Sure,
However,
ma'am, you can take all your time.
Okay, thank you. So,
And I would request you, you have 2 logins, right? So there is some echo coming in between. If you can switch off with one.
I just logged in case this is failed, that's why.
You can put that system on mute, please.
Okay.
Please continue.
Is it okay now, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, actually today I will take this opportunity to present before you the startup scenario at IISR Calicut. What we are actually in collaboration with the startups, what we are actually doing at IISR in improving the spice farming community, prospects of the spice farming community. As you already know, these startups they have a very good decisive role. They have played a decisive role in improving the various facets of Indian agriculture, in solving a number of important issues. And basically what is expected from a startup is, actually they are expected to link the gap between the technology provider and the stakeholders by converting the technologies into a easy and sustainable practices, so that, farming is made a lot more simpler and more profitable. So today I will highlight the role of startups associated with our institute and what we could achieve in the last 5 years or so in making a change to the spice farming community. So I am in charge of the agribusiness incubator at ICRIS. The startup selection is the most important process, which is often not given due importance in many cases, because if you don't select the right startup, if you don't follow the procedures, you might not be able to, develop a successful business venture. So we give a lot of importance to this process, that is startup selection. Whenever a startup approaches our incubation center, we do not give him the technology on the very first day of meeting. We have several rounds of discussion where we actually study the startup from various angles, like, and then the screening of applications. Then we have a detailed discussion with the startup to see the feasibility of this project. Then finally, his project is presented before he is asked to present the project. In some cases, it is asked to present before the ITM-BPD committee before we actually agree to enter into an incubation agreement with the startup. And then once the startup is inducted into our facility, we help them with all whatever possible through our ABI. Our ABI is not a big ABI, and we have several challenges, but still whatever facilities available here, like, facilities for product development, process development, training, know-how, infrastructure, business training programs, account management, marketing, several services are provided to the startups. And they are incubated for a period of maximum 3 years with ABI until they get, they are able to stand on their own. So we have 2 different types of startups approaching our ABI. One is a technology-based startups who are basically coming to the institute, who are availing the institute technologies. They take license of technologies and then they establish a business around these technologies. We have startups who have taken technology from IISR and co-incubating with our institutes like IIHR or CPCRA, and they have developed the business around these technologies. So far, though, we have issued 91 licenses across 11 states in our technologies, but not all of them are startups, but majority of them are startups. I can say that they are startups. So mainly our startups, these are we have developed some very good light varieties in spices, and some of the startups they have taken license for this technology, and this is actually the promising avenues in related to this technology, plant variety licensing, where we have developed a number of startup models. Like, we have startups who have taken license for plant varieties, and who are producing good quality seed and planting material, and they are incubated with us. Then we have agri-input startups, for some of our technologies like micronutrients and biocapsules. We have some startups who are concentrating on value addition, where they are they are even they are selling they are exporting their products. Then some startups are exclusively selling branded seeds, while some are engaged both in selling seeds as well as finished products. So 47 licenses have been issued. At least 10 to 12 of them are startups, while others are actually farmers, which whom we cannot exactly call a startup. And just I would like to show you, in case you are interested to see some of our startups in plant varieties. We have women startups also, very good women startups. Then, see, this is one classical example. I would like to show you one example of a women startup that is an Alagappa Nagar consortium, which is located in Kerala. Actually, this consortium is composed of is supported by 2 cooperative societies, and they have started off by licensing our variety in 2018, and they have expanded their commercial scale production through registered farmers by ensuring genetic purity as well as disease-free seed production. And now, this consortium has grown up, and it has about 200 farmer beneficiaries associated with the consortium. And they are following all these scientific guidance offered by ISR. Actually, we do not charge any consultancy fee from them. We are providing free of charges, consultancy. While agri-inputs and things like that, they are taking on payment basis. So they have produced about 30 tons of turmeric seed in the last 2 years, and they are supplying to various agencies, including government departments. One good thing about this particular consortium is that they are able to enter into the e-procurement scheme, and they have sold about 18 tons of seed through this approach. And of late, they have also started processing and selling the turmeric powder under the brand name Sudaksha. And this is another successful startup. Actually, we have with micronutrient technology about 6 formulations developed by ISR, and all these formulations are patent filed, and some of them we have already got patent also. And these are our startups who have availed this technology from us. And if you see Mr. Rohit DG, he's a startup. He is basically an engineer who is a novice to agriculture, but he has approached our institute, and then we have supported him in starting an agribusiness. And now, this is the story of Rohit and Vivek. They founded their company in 2018 and licensed technologies from IHR as well as from ISR, and also from CPCR at Kasaragod. And they are utilizing our pilot facility. We have a pilot facility established at our institute, which they are using on rental basis, and then doing manufacturing of commercial production and marketing of the micronutrient mixtures. Besides, they have also entered into tie-up with other startups of our unit, and they are also marketing other products under the brand name AgriBlossom. Now they are manufacturing about 7 tons per year. The last year it was 7 tons per year, and they are catering to about 1,000 customers. They have an establishment employing 9 people. And of course, Dr. Vikram had shown our beloved startup. This is one very favorite startup of IASR, Dr. Not only IASR, but ICR also. She's Dr. Chaitra Narayan.
She is the Nirma girl of ICR.
Yes, Nirma girl of ICR. She's, yes. She actually, Vikramji forgot to show this photograph with our Honorable Prime Minister and also our Agriculture Minister. This technology, she took the technology from us, it's a patented technology, that is a biocapsule technology, and she established her own company in Kodagu. You can see her company here, all starting from scratch. She started.
I'll request to Madam Sija to please give me half minute if Chairman sir permits.
Sure. You can take.
Chairman sir permits for that.
Yeah. Please go ahead, Vikramji.
Sir Satyanshu Sahab, should I speak here?
Sir, you are actually responsible for bringing her up.
So, Doctor, please go ahead.
Sir, एक चीज मैं यहाँ शेयर करना चाहूंगा कि जो मैडम जिस स्टार्टअप की बात कर रही हैं, हमें एक अवसर मिला था अहमदाबाद में। हमारा जो इंस्टीट्यूट है NIF, वो लोग हर साल एक राष्ट्रपति भवन में स्टार्टअप का 5 दिन का शो करते हैं, तो उसमें हमें भी बुलाया गया था। तो हम भी हमारे स्टार्टअप्स को लेके गए। प्रेसिडेंट साहब आने वाले थे, हमें इस बात का कोई आइडिया नहीं था कि कोई स्टार्टअप को स्पेशली वो सेलेक्ट करेंगे। जब सेक्रेटरी ने विजिट किया वहां और हमें पूछा कि आपके स्टार्टअप कौन से हैं, तो उस समय हम इस बात को सोच भी नहीं पाए थे। मैडम सीजा वहां खड़े थे। मैंने इनसे कहा कि मैडम आप अपने, थोड़ा बहुत मुझे ये था कि यहाँ के स्टार्टअप साइट ठीक हो। मैडम ने एक्सप्लेन किया और वो लड़की वहीं खड़ी थी। इतना अच्छे से उसने एक्सप्रेस किया कि प्रेसिडेंट खुद आए अगले दिन। उनके फेसबुक पे सेम डे पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन फोटो आए। तो ICR को बहुत अच्छे से, मतलब हमारी चीजों को सही से रखा गया और उसके बाद में हमारे स्टार्टअप्स को बहुत अच्छा रिकॉग्निशन मिलने लगा। मनोज जी भी इस पे अपना अनुभव ऐड करेंगे। तो मैं सभी स्टार्टअप से निवेदन करूंगा कि आप भी इस जगह आ सकते हैं। इसमें आपको कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं, कोई पैसा खर्च नहीं होना आपको। इसमें आपका उत्साह, आपका विचार और आपका इस चीज के प्रति लगन होना बहुत आवश्यक है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Dr. Vikram Singh.
मैडम सीजा, आप आगे बढ़ सकते हैं।
Actually, I would like to add, Vikramji, her turnover has become almost reached about 3 crore, I think, per year. That's what the last time she told us. And of course, Corona, it has affected all the businesses, especially our startups. Somehow they are managing to survive in these hard times. So we are expecting a better turnoff by the end of this year. So again, this is, I do not know whether we can include them under the category of startup, but definitely I wanted to present this company also in front of you. It's a very enterprising company headed by Mr. Rajesh Tonk and Shirish Tonk. They have again taken technology from us, biocapsule technology. Why I wanted to present this before you is because they took the technology from us for biocapsule for a single organism, and later on they have worked on this technology. They've improvised it with our help. They have improvised it, and now they have developed this technology in such a manner that now you can get capsules in almost all the crops. You name it, we have the capsule. Actually, these are the capsules now presently available in market. This is performing very well. You can see the number of farmers, how many farmers are benefited, and they have actually 5 outlets in Chhattisgarh and 9 outlets in Maharashtra for marketing of these capsules. They have successfully entered into many of the government schemes. Now they are supplying capsules to farmers, and definitely their turnover is approximately 10 crores per year. So this is the an exhaustive list of capsules now getting ready in their factory. And this is another technology which is again a patented technology availed by the same startup. However, due to certain issues, we could not market launch the product. Soon we can get coated seeds. Normally seeds are available in the market which are uncoated, and then you can see how disintegrate in a matter of a few months. And whereas our coated seeds, they stay intact up to 1 year. And we have a special technology, we have innovative technology for coating these seeds, which involves the PGPR as well as some binders as well and other chemical agents for coating these seeds. And the important advantage of the technology is that it not only enhances yield, but also it improves the viability and germination of the seed. And these are also some technologies available with ISR, which we have successfully commercialized to some of our startups. And next category of startup is idea-based startups. These startups basically approach us with a nascent idea. They discuss with us, and then we help them out to develop it into a reality, into a product which is marketable. Several startups are approaching us on a day-by-day basis, and basically we have some facilities created for such startups, like the spice processing facility, where we have the black pepper cleaning and grading unit, curry powder production unit, white pepper production unit, and several startups have now incubated with us, and they have market launched their products. And this is one, mainly in this area, we are concentrating on women startups and women groups. We have a very good women group that is called the Subiksha Popnut Producer Company, involving about 7,000 women from from the lower strata of the society. And these women under the below poverty level, and we have helped them to run a very good business. Now they have set up their own facility, and we are producing curry powders and masala powders on a commercial scale. And this is another women-led farmer producer organization, and their products are also marketed. They are incubated with us and marketing their products. And these are two other women startups who had been incubated with us for developing spice-based products, like skin protection products, health and wellness products. Some examples you can see here. These are the products developed based on their idea. And I would like to note here that this is one successful starter who actually we could elevate her to the level of a technology provider. In the last week, she has sold one of her technologies, a company, rather than being a manufacturer. So we want to convey to the startups that we can also be a technology provider, just like IAS. So that we have successfully done last week. She sold one of her technologies to a very reputed company in Calicut for this product. This is the product. It's an immunity booster developed by her in collaboration with IASR, and we are soon going to launch this in market with the help of a leading spice company, Panda Foods. And this is another startup. He's also a very enterprising young guy who has a lot of wonderful ideas. This is the recent product developed by him. It's a hair oil, and he also has developed a hair cream, based on the indigenous hair oil. I think it's a new product, innovative product in the market. Many people are interested in using indigenous hair oil, but it is always messy. So to carry while traveling. So now this guy has developed a hair cream out of this indigenous oil. And we have already started marketing this oil and hair cream. And he has developed several other products like cardamom tea powder, like ginger juice, then instant cardamom lime tea, super chilies. These are also developed by him in consultation with ASR. We have a dedicated product lab developed in the institute where they come and they try out their ideas. And with the help of staff at ISR, we standardize the product and help them in marketing the product. And all this marketing is actually made into a reality through our marketing space. That is a spicery. This is a sales outlet which we have created at the institute entrance, which facilitates marketing of all the startup products. And a spicery now offers about 60 products. You can see 60 products, including health and wellness products, spice-infused cosmetic products, spice powders and other products. are available through this outlet. And we have about 6 startups associated, then 2 women FPOs associated, and about 100, more than 100 farmers have benefited through this venture, because our startups are procuring spices directly from our farmers, who are in one way using our technologies in their, crop management. And this is actually a win-win situation where everyone is benefited, not only the institute, but also the startups and the farmers, all are benefited. Farmers are getting more remuneration for their products, because we are totally evading the middleman. There is direct, we are facilitating direct marketing. And this is one, the main, most important startup, the Crop and Rich Agri Private Limited, Wayanad, Kerala. Again, this is a woman-led startup, and they are actually marketing. They are actually managing this outlet, Spice Route. And these are the several various products available for sale through. And we have customized spice gift packets. Anybody can put up an intent online, and we can deliver it your place of choice. This is the one model of the customized gift packets available with us. And you can actually avail the facilities of the e-commerce platform, as which we have established. That is www.spicery.com. This is enabled with a payment gateway for supporting startups and enabling sales and marketing. It's a single point online marketing platform. And kindly visit this site and then place orders, and then please help the farmers and who are women startups who are associated with us. And another venture under the ABI system is the planting material production unit. This is actually, this was established in 2017, and the growth of this unit is amazing. As here, actually, we have many startups who are producing planting materials of spices, and about 4 startups are right now associated with us. The most important, the big startup is a Sugandhi JH. It's a woman-led startup, and you can get all types of planting material of spices, fruits, plantation crops, medicinal plants, etc. See, in the last, just in the matter of 2 years, we have been able to make a sales of about rupees 20 lakhs through this unit by selling good quality planting material. And this is a real boon to very good farmers, registered farmers who are associated with our BPD unit, as they are getting very good price through this direct marketing system. And on the other side, the stakeholders are getting good quality planting material, as we are there in between to vouch the quality of the planting material. We do not allow even a single bad material to be sold through our nursery. We see to it that only good quality material is sold. So that is how we are helping both the farmers as well as the stakeholders. And we have several programs we have launched in the last year. We also are involved with, working with the downtrodden and the tribal people. The last year we initiated a program, a convergence program in collaboration with the National Rural Livelihood Mission. It's an Attapadi special project for the tribal people. And we are now establishing a seed hub for ginger and turmeric. And this year, luckily, we have got very good yield in their fields. You can see this is the current, it's not at harvesting. Current yield that you can see, the quality of material that these people are generating. And we have 9 JLG groups associated in this venture. And we are soon planning to assist them in entrepreneurship development, marketing tie-up, and we are also going to tie up with them for marketing the tribal specific, Hill Value brand tribal products, which we are going to make it available through our online portal also, where even you can purchase it, sitting at Delhi, Hyderabad, or wherever. So, and we have also initiated in the last year a collaboration with the district university in Kerala, and we have distributed black pepper planting materials. This is another idea to establish planting material production units, because it's a huge demand for black pepper planting material, and institute is unable to meet this demand. So slowly we have identified JLG groups from different block panchayats in Kozhikode district, and we have set to establish units. Besides, we also conduct several EDP programs. Not several, we are very poor on the EDP side. We are concentrating on developing assets. So EDPs we could not conduct like other institutes. And the exhibitions and workshops and seminars, all aimed at helping these startups. And we have established several linkages with many organizations in India. And thank you for your patient listening. And please do contact us in case you need any assistance. And you may now please ask me some questions. Any clarifications?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for elaborating your work and how ISR ABI is able to handhold, and there are so many success stories in line. And even you are helping out tribal community over there, women entrepreneurs. So good to know about the progress. Any questions to ma'am? You can please ask. You can take a screenshot of this if you want to contact, or you can contact Medi-Hub. We'll link you up to IISR. Any queries for ma'am?
I think we can take query in the last. First, we can give space to Manoj, because he may be waiting for that. He may have some another work also.
Sure, sir. If you have any queries, please post that into the chat box. Thank you, ma'am, once again. And now I'll ask Mr. Manoj Kumar Rupa to talk on his business journey and his Natura Crop cultivation foundation genesis. To introduce Mr. Manoj Kumar, ma'am, you can unshare. To introduce Mr. Manoj Kumar.
Yeah, okay. Yes, ma'am, please.
Sir is MS in Biotech and BTech in Biotechnology. Sir is founder of and managing partner of Natura Crop Care, which is mainly taking care of cultivation part, and his products like organic formulation serves in soil health management and plant nutrition management. Sir is first generation entrepreneur and founder of the said company. Company got established in 2016, named as Natura Crop Company, which is Bangalore based. And till date, he has 4 patents and 5 trademarks, 8 commercial products, and several research papers and awards to his credit. So we are overwhelmed that you have, with short notice, you are able to join us and have accepted our invitation to talk on your journey. It would be more pride to listen you that you are going to talk mainly about how ABI supported you for your business journey, and any obstacles were encountered right their way with the help of ABI. So welcome, sir. Welcome once again, and you can please start your talk.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. And I should really thank the director and also Dr. Vikram Singh and Dr. Nagraj Reddy sir, and thank you very much for inviting me for this program and recognizing me as a successful entrepreneur to share the journey with the upcoming entrepreneurs. I'm really happy to be a part of this program. And coming to our background, like I'm Manoj Kumar, founder and managing partner of Natura Crop Care. I was working earlier as a research associate at Indian Institute of Horticulture Research in a biological control lab. So where we have been working with technology transfer to about 350 industries across the country. And with that background of technology transfer and formulation development and in the biological control, we understood that there is a huge scope for biological products, that is quality products in the field of agriculture and horticulture. So then with that background, we have started means to become an entrepreneur, means the dream to become an entrepreneur. I have started my journey with ABI BPD at Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, and started with transfer of technology with Indian Institute of Horticulture Research. We have taken some technologies from IHR and ICR, several technologies we have taken. So with which actually we have reached out the people. Means actually, you know, for any startup to start with, there will be a lot of problems, mainly the financial problem and what technology to take and all. But the guidance that we have got from the ABIs was wonderful, and you know that during that process we have also met Shija ma'am, and she also has helped us in selecting some of the formulations from IISR. So with that background, we have started our production immediately. Like, you know, the day you take the technology, that tomorrow you are able to produce the production, take up the production using the facilities at BPD ABI. No, with that, no, we need not concentrate much on the funding part. Mainly, we have started working on the marketing part. So that was the genesis of Natura Crop Care in 2017, and so currently we are recognized as among the top 5 agritech startups by ICR. We are recognized by Department of Science and Technology also, and Embassy of Brazil has recognized us, and Global Forum for Innovations in Agriculture for the work that we have been doing. So what is the background of work that we have been doing? Currently, we are what we are doing is we have initially taken some technologies from Indian Institute of Horticulture Research and many from ICR like IISR, NRCP, and National Research Center for Pomegranate and University of Horticulture Sciences. So with those technologies, we have started our production, and being from the research background, our team has more this interest towards developing novel formulations which are more innovative and more effective. And we started developing some patented products also, for which we have got some grants and funding from the Startup India program and also from BIRAC. So with which we could develop some products and have patented also. And mainly we had a complete portfolio which we could reach the farmers, starting from sowing of the seed to the post-harvest technologies. So with which we have met the farmers with the concept that we work with them in reducing the chemical usages and extensive and with the usage of biologicals, we have helped them in sustainable increase in the yields drastically. So with the help of ICAR and IHR, we have developed 35 crop-specific packages with which we have gone ahead in reaching out the farmers with crop-specific formulations and biological formulations. So with that, we have been helping the farmers, working with them very closely. We have saved about means we are able to save additional costs that are being spent by the farmers to 25% and are able to increase the yields about 25 to 30%. Currently, we are associated with IFCO for marketing our products. So to say, initially we have a reach of about just 200 farmers at Indian Institute of Horticulture Research from the ATIC sales. And as I said, that from the day one, we have initiated our journey starting from 200 farmers. Currently, we are directly reaching about 32,000 farmers. And we were also a part of this conclave where we could meet the Rashtrapati ji during 2018. And currently, we have an IFCO association and a joint venture with Organic Bhutan, which is funded by the World Bank internationally. So these are with this background, I would like to say that what is that actually we are working for? We have been working as mainly we are working on the biological control. So crop nutrition and crop disease management using crop nutrition as well as biologicals is what we have concentrated on. So as we see that there is a huge loss being incurred by the farmers unknowingly just without using proper advisory. Like this is the time means we have been working with several training programs with the farmers. So that was the time we have understood there is a huge lacunae. So that is the timing actually that Dr. Vikram Singh sir was telling, that the timing. So we have understood that there is a huge lacunae and scope for biologicals, where farmers have been using extensive chemicals, but even after using extensive chemicals and spurious products that are present in the market, they're just spending money, but they are not able to get the proper yield, the potential yield what is expected from their farms. So we have started working closely with the farmers, taking the products to them, and also the advisory. We have the advantage that we had is that we were associated with ICAR and ABIs. So several ABIs, like if there is a problem for horticulture crops, we were connecting to IHR. If there is a problem in plantation crops, we were connecting to ISR. So that and like that, we have been working and connecting the technology from the institutes to the farmers, means taking this, bridging this gap, okay, taking this technology oriented products to the farmers extensively. And with that, this is the 78,000 crore per annum loss being occurred, that is in 2018-19. Today it is more than 90,000 crores. And so what we have concentrated on? So we have concentrated mainly the gaps, where actually there is a huge scope for any company to identify, means that we have identified those chemicals that are being banned in the country and also globally. And we have started working where are these chemicals being used extensively, so that we can placing the product, that is right timing and right planning required. So with which actually we could place our products in conjunction, means where actually these chemicals are being used extensively with those kind of farmers and with those agencies, like identifying the proper NGO or FPO which is working in these lines. So we have concentrated that way so that we could reach more people at the same time. And it will be, for any formulation that we develop, which works against any of these chemicals, is going to be $1 billion business overnight. So with that, we have understood what is the scope of the market size for biologicals in the country. And also globally, there is a growth for biologicals about 25% per annum CAGR growth rate in India, and abroad, globally it is about 21%. And we are expecting a 3.5% share of this whole market in India by 2026. And that itself is a great business for us. Coming to the product range that we have, as I said, we have started working starting from the seed sowing till the post-harvest technologies. So, farmer doesn't depend only on one product for the whole crop, right? So when the seed sowing is there, he needs some kind of advisory and different biologicals or nutritions. And once it is in the growing stage, he needs for addressing the disease management and pest management and the nutrition. And so this is what we have covered, starting from the day one. Whatever the income that we have been generating, we started taking new technologies from ICR, and there are wonderful technologies present. So no need to reinvent the wheel all the time. And where actually we have understood that there is a lacuna, we try to do some innovation by ourselves and have developed some formulations. So with which we have covered a good crop range, starting from spices, field crops, floriculture crops, and horticulture crops. And we have our presence in about 20 states currently in India. And it is all because of the work that we have associated with ICR and its associations. And mainly Dr. Vikram Singh sir has been very helpful in giving us guidance, connecting to the conclaves, agri-conclaves, where actually startups are connecting. And we have connected to these startups and working in different areas. And how we are different from others. Actually, this is coming to our innovations. Actually, we have microbial and natural biostimulants, where there are only single formulation based formulations in the market basically. So we started working with a precise fermentation technology, where we have patented also, and we are able to achieve 25% yield in increase with the farmers, and being more high target specific. And these are the patents that we have developed, that we have gained during our work. And this is one of the world's first, one of the products that we have developed, that is world's first pheromone-based trap for killing, attracting and killing both female and male fruit flies. So we have two international patents and 2 national patents for this. That is for the design of the trap, and also for that which works for 1 season long. There is no trap in the market which works for the whole season. It works for 20 to 30 days, and again the lure has to be replaced. If the farmer forgets to replace the lure, there is a problem that recurs. And another thing is, there is no female fruit fly attractant in the country so far, and globally we have developed female as well as male fruit fly, and we have got a patent also. And this product is being marketed by IFCO currently. And so just to show a case study of a success of one of the farmers who has about 2 acres land in near to Bangalore, so who is not able to get good yield. So just by using the male traps, because of the damage that is still occurring. There are male traps that are present in the market, but actually they are not, because the damage is caused by the female. So we have demonstrated this, and we could achieve a success rate of about 40 to 50% damage is being controlled, and reduce damage just to 1%, and additional yield. With the additional yield that she has got just in 1 season, a farmer could get about 48,000 rupees in 1 season. So that is a huge cost benefit ratio of about 1:20, minimum of 1:20. And this is another product that we have licensed from National Research Center for Pomegranate. So that is called Penicillium pinophyllum, and we are the first to commercialize it and scale it up. And this is one of the wonderful formulations that has about 70% extent of phosphorus, potassium uptake from even from the alkaline soils, and about 60% uptake increase in phosphorus. And it also helps in controlling wilt and soil-borne diseases. Actually, this product has been working extensively, and I could say that the largest this product is being used in large scale in Gujarat. And there is a wonderful feedback from the farmers. This is another biological bactericide that is developed by us in association with University of Horticulture Science for addressing the bacterial blight in pomegranate, which is a major problem in pomegranate. And this is another case study where the farmer has been losing his complete crop because of the bacterial blight, and we could address the issue with the help of the formulation developed by us, along with the support of ICR and University of Horticulture Science. So where actually the farmer could get an increase in yield of about 50 metric tons just in 1 acre, and increase of income is about 4 lakhs per annum. That is in pomegranate in 1 year. So that is a very good income that a farmer can get in horticulture crops. So generally, these are the chemicals and all the farmers use, extensively. They use antibiotics and copper-based products which are toxic to humans as well as the plants. And these are the kind of chemicals that were being used. And we could replace these kind of products completely by the biologicals. And we have worked extensively, and the support is obviously from ICR and to the extensive activities that are being extension activities that are being conducted by ICR. And this is another product that we have developed in association with Department of Biotechnology, where actually the formulation is for extending the shelf life of fruits and vegetables. And we could achieve this by a blend of biomolecules, where actually the farmer who has this is the demonstration, actually experiment that has been conducted by us, where using the biomolecules, we could extend the shelf life of banana and papaya and even several other fruits and vegetables we are working on now. And by biobroming it, we are able to extend the shelf life of about 7 to 10 days, which is very high in case of banana. This is another achievement with the help of with the association of ICR for R&D. And another formulation that we are working is organic herbicide. We have got extensive requests from the farmers. Why don't you work on some biological herbicide? So we started working on biological, but we could not do it with the biologicals, but we started working on the organic formulation, means that is some plant extracts and microbial extracts. So where we have got wonderful results, and we are working on monocots, and whereas the dicots are concerned, the broad leaves, we have got very good results, and still this is in the validation phase. So, and this is another, this is a collaboration with IFCO that we have currently. We have for 3 products, that is called All-Rounder, Trigun, and Niranjal, where actually we have given an all-round approach for the pest and disease, and for biological, for the root application, and for the spray using biologicals. We have got, natural crop care was not known in the north earlier, but now Punjab, Haryana, and NCR region also, we have got very good recognition through IFCO. These products are very well known, and currently we are working for several other products with them. And this is a simple technology, like we this is a formulation called Arca Microbial Consortium, a very highly sold formulation by us, which is developed by IHR, and we have extensively worked for developing a market for this, and we are the first licensee, and currently there are about 30 licenses, I think, for this product, and still we are the top performer in this formulation. And this actually we have been working with the nursery stages, where actually the nursery seedlings are enriched by using these formulations, and he is one of the successful nurserymen from rural Bangalore. So who sells about whose sales is about 10 lakhs per month for the seedling material. So his secret for success is mainly the biological formulation. So that is published in the newspaper, The Hindu, also which we produce and supply. And these are another few more success stories of our farmers, where the farmers are being recognized for the success that they have gained using the biologicals, and that is our success basically. So we calculate and we estimate our success rate based on these kind of success stories that we generate, and the encouragement is always from ICR to generate. When we say that there is a farmer who is able to get good, means who is adopting the technology as such, and having precise farming mechanisms. So that is immediately ICR people used to come and see and validate, and yes, they are getting good results, and that is how a minimum of 35 to 75,000 we are able to achieve in one season with these farmers. And this is our R&D farm located in rural Bangalore, and we are working with more closely with IHR and as well as University of Horticulture Science, because as we are located in Karnataka, and we are also working on hydroponics currently, and potential impact. Mainly the social impact is that we are able to reduce the usage of chemicals about 80% in the crops where we have targeted. It's about 35 crops we have been working on, and it's able to revive the soil health and improve the livelihood of the farmers with an increase in yield of about 25%. So 25% is a minimum that I say. For some formulations, we have seen the cost benefit ratio is more than 1:50, which is very high. We don't project it. We project 1:20, and that is being achieved by almost everyone who are using biologicals. And currently there is very good push from the central government promoting organic formulation, organic production of agriculture. And there is also ban and slowly desubsidizing the chemical fertilizers. That is really a good sign for growth of biological producing companies in the country. And this is a 5 lakh liter capacity microbial fermentation facility that we have established, starting from an incubator with 200 farmers and about 50 liters fermentation at Indian Institute of Horticulture Research. Currently, we have a 5 lakh liter capacity, and this is a state-of-art production facility that we have established. And Dr. Vikram Singh ji has actually witnessed this, and we are very happy to share this information. And these are the kinds of these are all the awards and recognitions that we have got for the work that we have been doing extensively. And I'm really happy. And This kind of awards and recognitions are actually a great energy boosters for us. Though there are so many problems that we keep facing time to time, maybe the legal framework or from the biodiversity, anything, but we have been extremely happy with the farmers being giving testimonies that they have been able to get good income, and when they call back, I would like to say here that we don't have any marketing team so far. It's all the achievement that we could do just because of the association with ICR and ICR institutions and the incubators of ICR. And there are several startups of ICR. Every year there used to be a Conclave program, and we try to network with all of them. And that has helped us a lot in reaching out maximum number of farmers directly. And many of the startups we have collaborated each other and co-marketing each other products. So that has actually enhanced the capacity of our marketing. Their farm, because everyone has their own restrictions to reach out more number of places. And we thought, instead of competing with other startups, why can't we collaborate? So this idea has come from the conclave of ICR only, startup conclave of ICR. So where we have started networking with all of them, and many of them have been very positive. And we have, this is the success. Means what I am projecting you is actually a result of this. And I can say that how competitive we are. It's about 1:28 cost benefit ratio. We are able to give just because of this direct reaching farmers through the startups instead of going through the dealer network, dealer and distribution network. And after this, initially our uniqueness was we were able to give more concentration to the farmers just by giving advisory. And when the number of farmers are increasing, how we could do it? It was very difficult for us to reach out more number of farmers, and we were getting a lot of requests from the farmers. So to reach out all these farmers, we have worked with another startup called Satyuk and another startup called Famitopia, where actually we have developed an app in association with them that was funded by Indo-UK project, and where a farmer gets a complete advisory at 300 to 500 rupees per complete year, and mainly targeting small and marginal farmers. Its complete advisory is for pest and disease, water and nutrition management, but it is all, it is both preventive as well as curative. And with this, we have got wonderful support, and with NABARD has also funded this, and Tata Trust, that is Social Alpha, has also supported this. We have expanded to about 15 states with this, using this app, and about 4,000 to 4,500 FPOs which are connected to NABARD and all are actually we are able to reach out. And so this is how, these are the solutions that we are able to give through this. And mainly we have subsidized this to the farmers. Those farmers who actually adopt the complete package of practice that we are giving, we are not charging the farmer at all. So Natural Crop Care itself is bearing the charges, so that we reach more number of farmers. And currently we have an employee strength of about 45, and village level entrepreneurs which we have developed is about 325 people in different locations. We are working through this VLE network only. So where each VLE in turn generates about 2 to 3 jobs in their area. That is that we call it as hub and spoke model. So where we don't keep extensive stocks. We try to get the, based on the predictions that we get from the app, we keep the stocks with the village level entrepreneur, and he supplies it to the farm door. Farmer's door, the products are delivered, and this is how we could reach more number of farmers. And currently the network is increasing drastically. And even during the time of COVID, I should thank COVID for this, because of which actually we have reached out more number of farmers during this COVID, using these online platforms. And earlier, before that, actually, I was not a good fan of online platform and all, because I used to say that farmers, it's very difficult to reach the farmers using a mobile app. And later now I'm completely contrasting that statement with which we have achieved more success rate. using digital platforms, reaching the farmers is very much easier because of, we should thank Jio for that. And we should also thank the Chinese phones, where a farmer could get about within 3,000 rupees a phone, and that has helped. In a way, there is a positive note also. And this is actually the achievement that we could reach in case of fertilizers. Actually, fertilizer savings is about 31% for the farmers, and water saving, this is what we have done a survey to collect the information. And increase in profit is about 39%. An increase in yield is about a minimum of 88%. And water savings, that is per acre, is about 700 liters. So this is these are several recognitions that we have received, and mainly we have recognized as Indo-Brazil Agritech Cross-Border Incubation Program by ICR and Embassy of Brazil for deploying our products in Brazil. So that was another wonderful program where actually we have got, these are several other programs by ICR where we have got recognition, and where we have got a lot of network coverage. And yes, so this is another program where we have worked. We could meet Minister of Agriculture in Delhi, and this is our business plan. Basically, we started working with micro entrepreneurs in phase 1 and micro level entrepreneurs in the phase 2. Phase 1, what we always do is we target and map the smallholder farmers through village level entrepreneurs, FPOs, and we are also connecting them for a better buyback arrangements with the farm to fork companies. Farm to fork companies are also helping, which are actually interested in zero wastage, and also branding their products for longer shelf life and with less residues. And those food processing industries like gherkin industry and mango, Coca-Cola, and these kind of industries which are actually interested in residue-free produce. So we are working with them so that which actually gives high returns to the farmers. And this is how we have been. It's an example. It's a demonstration like how we are connected to several other startups in one in Bihar. Actually, this is called Krishi Tantra, is for soil profiling, and satellite-based signaling by Satyuk, and OMSAT for the groundwater signaling, and Amal Farm for farm to fork is a farm to fork company. It's a marketing agency. So where it's a concept in Bihar, that's a model Gov. So they have asked the startups to come together, and they have given place for us to work to demonstrate the technologies. It's a paid up trial, and with that trial, the farmers in those villages which were adopted by us were giving excellent growth, or showing excellent growth. So with that, actually now we are connected about 3.5 lakh farmers in these clusters in Bihar itself. So yeah, these are the technical collaborations we have with ICR and related institutions. And business track, currently we are connected with IFCO, AquaAgri, Cafe Coffee Day, and Namdari. Namdari is mainly who are our existing customers, and we are in traction with several other startups and the companies like Coromandel, Stains, UPL, and the startups like Dihat. And we are also and what other thing what we have done is we started working with the microfinancing agencies, so that when we work with the FPOs, they would need some credit. So as a startup, we are not able to give credit. So we started connecting with these microfinancing agencies and able to give credit to these FPOs with a very less rate of interest, and we are also a part of it. And this is our core team. And Gavaskar is also a founder of I7 AgriBio Solutions, which is connected to Indian Institute of Spice Research, and Dr. Preeti and Dr. Prabhu Pandian. So we are all the main is a research team which we have founded, and we could achieve this. It's all just because of the support that we have got from ICR and its related institutions. And I should thank profusely for giving me this opportunity to Medi-Hub and Dr. Reddy sir and the director sir, and a special thanks to Dr. Vikram Singh sir for recognizing me again for this particular program. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, and I am open for the discussion.
Thank you, sir, for elaborating your whole business journey and what hiccups came into your part, and especially highlighting the hand-holding support was very crucial to reach at this stage. And mainly, you know, discussing the tactics which you have employed to reach at this stage and see this success. So we are very thankful to share all those minute details. Thank you for acknowledging our participants with those minute things are very important, because one thing you said, when we started, we didn't focused on finance part, rather we were very much disturbed and taking up marketing to be first focused on. So these tactics are very much helpful when you are thinking up to take any business venture. Thank you, sir. Thank you for elaborating so minutely, and thank you for being with us. And if everyone allows,
Thank you very much, ma'am.
yes, if everyone allows me, before question and answer round with Mr. Manoj Kumar, I'll highlight some glimpse of Medi-Hub. We know we are taxing on time, but it won't take much.
Yeah, sure. Medi-Hub should be acknowledged and should be explained in proper way, so people should know about it.
Yes.
Medi-Hub is not a small thing now. It's on the national and international platform. It should be explained properly.
Actually, we have this in all of our YouTube video, but there are so many people who have joined us today for the first time. So Medi-Hub TBI is, as everyone knows, we are mainly working in the domain of medicinal and aromatic plant segment. And our institute is specially dedicated with this medicinal plant segment. And my presentation flow is like why medicinal and aromatic plants for business to think upon. Incubation centers, how they play important role in business venture success, and particularly Medi-Hub TBI, what services we offer. So as we all know that herbal medicine serves primary healthcare need of about 80%, and after this pandemic, this graph is spiking, and there is immense awareness and a good market demand and a good pull into the market for medicinal and aromatic plants. And to target some of the segments related to this can be cultivation itself, and in value addition we can come up with herbal ice cream, herbal milk, herbal beverages are trending these days. Herbal chocolates have been demanded because every mom wants healthy things for their kids. Next, herbal cosmetics are very much demanded, and we are able to see in Shark Tank program also Mama Earth founder is sitting, and we can see that journey. They started with 4 to 5 years, and at what level they have reached right now, right? So herbal is like a pull into this pull strategies going for demand into the market these days. So next, herbal nutraceuticals are trending like anything. Herbal pesticides are very much important because organic food demand and awareness is.
Madam, put your slide on large screen.
Sorry, sir.
The slides are not moving. Put on the big screen.
Now it is visible.
It is visible, but it should move. Put it in the full screen.
It is into presentation mode, sir. Is
Okay.
herbal ice cream slide is visible?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. Next is herbal beverages. Slide are moving, sir?
No.
Fine. To
Yeah.
sum up, I'll go through this manual fashion. So as discussed, herbal beverages, herbal chocolates, herbal cosmetic, herbal nutraceutical, herbal pesticides are always in demand these days because organic food and its awareness and demand for organic things are very trending these days. Even herbal baby products is the one segment which is unmatchable. People are demanding cleaning products, herbal household cleaning products these days, as it is more costly to the budget, but still it is trending. So these are the certain segments which can be think upon when we think of medicinal plants and aromatic plant segment business venture. And to talk upon business incubator advantages, always it saves on rent, find funding for you, you can learn and grow, improve focus, even as discussed by Mr. Manoj Kumar, it is like your success plays a vital role into business venture, and networking is the key. So to network with other startups and network with a like mind of people is very much important to when you are starting a business, because starting a venture is not an easiest task, right? So these are the basic pros of any incubators into the market. Our vision is to commercialize innovation and to bring up startups in medicinal and aromatic plants with best-in-class support system for entrepreneurs. And as we all know by now, incubation process is very simple. You come up with idea, and when some brainstorming is done, some expert comments are included, and you come up with awareness about legal compliance has been able to touch your business, and then you have a business model, a business plan to how go upon and after ready with the blueprint, you are ready to hit to the market with all the checklists being taken care of. If we talk about facilities being offered by Medi-Hub, we have requisite expertise in areas relevant to medicinal and aromatic plants. And as this is these days things are trending, only medicinal plants are not into the market. We can make a product development by collaborating with mushroom and MAPs. MAPs is medicinal and aromatic plants. So we already have one incubator working upon that, even seafood with MAPs, millets with MAPs, right? So this interdisciplinary thing can be taken care of, and we can do our successful business into this kind of demanding segments. We propose to facilitate innovations, and of course technology transfer can be taken care of from our end. We organize this kind of workshop, boot camps, and company management seminars or webinars in the domain of MAPs can be taken care of from our end. We help out in technology consultation, business consultations, and all the market strategies. Mentoring and networking. As you all know, we have a pool of 50 ABIs, and networking with a like mind of startups can be done. Infra facilities is, of course, it is a government institute. We have best-in-class research and development labs available at our end, and plug-and-play offices are available, meeting rooms and seminar halls are available for our incubators. Next, access to funding. We help you to plan pitch decks and proposals. Any linkages with bank, financial institution, investors, and government schemes have been guided from our end. Knowledge sharing is, of course, the main key point which has been taken care of. If we talk about admission requirement, I have already pasted that link into the chat box. So that is a Google form whereby we will be able to understand your business requirements and your idea, and then you would be able to present your business idea to us. Your idea should be novel. It should be commercially feasible. Any enterprise, industry association, research and development organization can fill up the form and are eligible. Your qualification and experience should match the wavelength of your business idea. You should be free from legal aspects. Those are the simple things should be taken care of. Now, the onboarding process is very simple at Medi-Hub. We call off for application. Once application has been submitted and we receive it in our database, internal screening has been done, and by internal screening and shortlisting, we don't judge your idea or we don't judge you. It is just that we make sure that it is It is matching with the domain which we are working with, and we are able to serve you on that purpose. So that's how the screening is done, and committee assessment is done, and then final selection and onboarding process with an MOU signing up is being done. We have certain incubatees into this segment. As I discussed that Suhavya is a trader, and Sarah Trust, she's very much successful in making crop diversification in Vanaparthi, Andhra Pradesh. Bilvam Herbals is, of course, highlighted by Honorable Prime Minister in his Mann Ki Baat program. She's mainly associated in value addition. Even Atri, she's into the value addition. And Farmantech is again a very novel idea. He's taking care of what veterinary segment with herbal inputs. So even organic into that as well. So we have mix and match of incubatees ideas with us, and we are trying our best to serve them and trying to, proactively solve their problems into this journey. So this is all about Medi-Hub. You can please screenshot and contact us anytime. Thank you. If there are any quick queries, we can take up on for Mr. Manoj Kumar and for Medi-Hub as well.
Deepak, thank you very much. I have joined now. My connection is stable. Although I was following all the things. So thank you, Vikram and Shrija, Manoj. So you have taken wonderfully. So now the session is open for any questions, quick questions we can have. Yeah. Kindly unmute yourself and say your question.
Ma'am, I have a question to Manoj sir.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
we are interested in your product, like which is useful for increasing the shelf life of banana. So
Yes,
how can we contact you, sir?
Yeah, just right away put a Manoj, can you share your contact details?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll do that.
In the chat box, you just share it so people get to know and contact you after this. And also share us the details. We will forward. We have all the email addresses, and the entire session will be in the YouTube, so you can go through and anytime. So you can go to Medi-Hub YouTube channel, which we have created, and a number of lectures of this kind are being put on this video or in the channel. You can go through that. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, I have shared my details in the chat.
Yeah. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you. If you have any other questions, otherwise, I would like to say thank you, Dr. Satyanshu Kumar, Director ICR TMAPR, for giving us this opportunity to share and experience his experience and his opportunities. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Vikram Singh, who is again, I am following him much, and who is again supporting us in all the way. Thank you, Dr. Vikram.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I also express my sincere thanks to Dr. Shrija, who has shared their experience as an incubator, and of course Manoj. So nothing to say, no words at all. So fabulously you presented, and lot of queries hope to see, and we will involve as a Medi-Hub. This one we will involve in all our journey. So hope to accept our invitation to be part of our all our programs. Wherever we conduct, we will involve you and will promote you.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, this
Sure,
is
sir, definitely. I'll be very happy to associate.
Yeah, this is again an example how individual can make a difference, and how individual with institutions can make a difference. Hope you will learn the etiquettes, how to do, how to manage, how to think of it. So no matter whatever the problem may be, so we are there to offer you services. And of course, it is our pride that we have 50 agri-business incubators existing across the country. You name any commodity for that matter, name any product for that matter, we have we have solutions available, and we have the mentor pools available who can guide you. Where it is a nanotechnology, where it is again formulation technology, where it is in medicinal, any technology for that. So I would like to express my thanks to Dr. Deepa. Again, in spite of my absence, she has carried out all the things very well. So thank you one and all for participating in this program. Without you, it is again may not be successful event. I hope everyone has enjoyed this program and the journey of Mr. Manoj Kumar, and many such success stories we are expected to see. So all 50 incubators will be constantly working to create success stories. Unless we do that, we are not able to create employment. We are not going to give. We are not going to give employers. We will not going to get boost our economy. So this is a pride moment for all of us. So join hands with our institutions, all incubators. You can reach. Please let me know if you have any difficulty in reaching your incubations things. Deepa, you can share our incubation application form. So
yes, sir, it is there in chat box. Even our contact details are placed. Mr. Gyaneshwar Patel has some query. If you allow, he can ask.
Yeah. Gyaneshwar?
Yes, sir. Thank you for allowing me, sir. Actually, I have an idea, sir, in which I am facing some problem. Little problem is there. So how can I assure that if I am discussing this problem with some other entities, so they cannot steal my idea?
This is again, you tell me whether you want to solve your problem or you want to keep it as a secret.
No, actually, we want to solve. Okay,
Yeah,
so that for that only I am asking.
Just only the trust only matters much. All incubators have the policy, so they will never disclose any of your idea or thoughts to other persons anywhere. They will not be. It is their policy. So incubators have that policy, and hope you can trust us and we can work together. So it's only mutual trust which makes some sense. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank
But
you.
I'll advise you not to discuss it here. It is live on YouTube.
Yeah,
You can contact us.
Definitely.
Fine.
Definitely. What would be the way to discuss to whom I can contact? Actually, my idea is related to the biofertilizer.
Yeah. You just fill in that application and we'll get back to you.
Details are there in chat box. You can contact us, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to go for subletting of Manoj's products also, you can come.
Yeah, definitely. I am interested in that, sir.
Yeah. Please. Okay. So thank you one and all. So have a good day. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Director sir.
Yes, sir.
You ready, ji?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks to Sija madam and Manoj ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
This time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll close the session. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you all. Bye.